Yeah.
Like if you had an ugly wife, right, and you could click a button.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Look at that guy.
That's my reaction to that.
He's been on just this downhill trend with Meta. He dumped, correct me if I'm wrong, billions of dollars into his virtual reality stuff, right?
Yeah.
And when he first released his original like concept, and it was like just these goofy characters, everybody freaked out. They were like, this is just the ugliest thing I've ever seen, and pretty much destroyed Meta's entire virtual reality reputation. After that just absolute disgrace of a thing, Mark Zuckerberg's like, fine, you don't like this cartoony thing, we're just going hyper realistic, and this is his new thing.
The following is a conversation with Mark Zuckerberg inside the Metaverse. Mark and I are hundreds of miles apart from each other in physical space, but it feels like we're in the same room. This is so great.
Hey, Marky
Lighting
Mark.
change? Wow.
That's actually really cool.
Put the light anywhere.
To be able to change the lighting real time.
And it doesn't
I wonder how
feel
much
awkward to be
processing
really
that
close
takes
to you.
in whatever system.
No, it does.
is-
I actually moved you back a few feet before you got into
Well-
the headset. You were like right here.
I don't know if people can see this, but this is incredible. The realism here is just incredible.
Now, okay, so this actually looks pretty incredible. Like for all of that to be processing in real time is pretty cool.
It does look really good, I have to say.
But here's the question. What is the actual usability of this versus just video calling someone over the internet?
Yeah.
You can look, I think, you can use it to look consistent and good. I imagine like 500-pound blobs looking like, attractive avatars doing business
But
with
no,
each other.
Joe, this
There'll
is-
be no ugly people.
This is literally scanning yourself, though.
You're going to be able to buy other scans. I could pay Mr. Universe to do a scan for me. Call up Josh.
They'll-
Well, there's the question, though, is do you copyright your own, like, that's a whole barn door to blow
It's
open.
not.
What is the copyright of your own face?
You can't because
This is
doppelgangers,
similar to like the whole deep fake thing, and it's using a similar technology, I guess, to just scan your body into real time, and it just is. Can you like legally? Do you have to like sign over your face to be used for this kind of technology?
Sure you do. Yeah.
Maybe you should. I don't think we're there yet legally, but I feel like we should. That should be the direction we should head in.
You believe we should sign over the rights to our face to corporations just to get you clear on that?
Well, no, but I think there should be some. Should there not be some way to make sure someone else isn't walking around with my face on them? You know what I mean?
I mean, but what about the person who already? There's 7 billion people out there. What about the person who already looks exactly like you?
I haven't met that person yet.
You haven't? I did.
Have you?
Yeah, it was a girl named Lori who had transitioned.
Holy shit.
No.
Had me in the first half.
Wow.
Well, the thing is, okay, so Mark Zuckerberg, he's using this technology as a sort of last-ditch effort, from what I can see, is a last-ditch effort to save Meta, right? He's like, all right, you guys didn't like that, the weird me characters. Now here's literal lifelike. But the problem that he runs into is you literally have to go to this big ol' huge scanner and have your body scanned in, and like it's just super involved, and it's still super expensive. I still don't think anything that he's doing is going to save the train wreck that is the metaverse.
I think people, all right, to go into the metaverse, there's going to be some requirements that I'm going to make off the top of my head. Like you're gonna have to have a reason, right? So maybe if commerce is happening in the metaverse and like you were forced to go in there to participate in that commerce, you'd have to go in there. Or maybe if you have a disability or something, maybe if it cures some problem, like you're blind in your body, but you're not blind in the metaverse, there has to be these factors that pull you in there, because life is pretty great. Like movement is pretty great. Running around and seeing people in person is already perfectly high def. So it's not just going to meet the requirements of what it's like to be in person. It's going to have to exceed them like abundantly. And then you're going to have to, like, what's the carrot to go into it? right? Like, why am I going to go into the metaverse when I can just, interact with
Well,
people in real life?
I feel like the other part of the equation is like the burden to going in. So like right now they're sitting there and it looks great, probably to both of them, but like they're also sitting there with these, I don't know like how much does an Apple Vision Pro weigh? And you're just sitting there with that thing on your face for however long, for about an hour in this case. But like maybe in 20 years, our phone will just have some crazy easy way to just
20 years.
Or it'll just be in your brain, and then there will be no weight factor, and then it will be as easy as FaceTiming somebody. But
like
until
if you,
then, like
like if you had an ugly wife, right, and you could click a button.
What is with you today, man?
And you could click a button and like change her appearance, but she doesn't know. Definitely don't want her to have information about that. But like it could change her appearance. That could help relationships.
Should we do that?
Yes. If you have an ugly wife, you should definitely want that technology. I have no interest in that technology. My wife is beautiful. But
yeah. Wow. We just went there.
I kind of laugh when I'm buying an AR-15 because I'm like, why am I buying this? I can't hit a drone traveling at 200 miles an hour, right? And yeah, I would love to buy the laser weapons.